Hello everyone, it's a Shrimpchu, and this is a Sims build. Go figure, right? You never would have guessed from the title. Okay, stay hydrated, people, because I just had to stop my voiceover to drink more water because my voice went croaky. But yeah, I'm building Pam and Penny's trailer, at least as best as I can, because as we know, if you're familiar with Stardew Valley in general, you know what those houses look like on the inside. For two, if you've watched any of my 4 other Stardew Valley builds before this, you know that they're kind of oddly shaped. They're not, there's gaps between the rooms. They're not a realistic houseplant shape. But I make some of those gaps be the bathroom, so it works. But the trailer is there's no way to make it work, to make it look like how it looks, without making it also look a lot longer, as you may be able to tell looking at this. It's fine though. I do think I like how it worked out. I say, trying to block out the part where I went through the debug items, looking for the boat wheels. They're is it 2 wheels on them and a metal frame? I went around looking for those because I was people use those for the trailers. I want to see if that could work. For one, I literally spent what felt like 5 billion years going through the mode looking for them. So much to the fact I looked up someone else's build video building a trailer using them just to see where in the list they were meant to be. And well, they weren't there. I went there, they weren't there. I forgot to enter the second, or I didn't enter the second cheat correctly. I think it was the live edit one. So I was like, oh, that's why I can't find it. And then it turns out it didn't really work anyway. This trailer's too big to have made it work, which is fine. But yeah, you have your delightful little kitchen area. I throw in a fridge just sort of against that wall, because you need a fridge. Sims need a fridge. Trailer in Stardew Valley might not, but Sims do. And there's Penny's room, which I fight with the bookcases, because I'm like, what works best? I just want something in a light wood. And that bookcase kind of works best, but it's also it's less a light brown and more of a white, and I'm kind of I'm not sure you're color filtered appropriately, or maybe I'm colorblind. I don't know. I mean, yeah. And then I'm in 2 minds, because there's part of me that's could I have used sofas to overlap into the little sofa area out in the living room? But I feel like those segmented chairs put together look closest to how it should be, so I roll with that. I roll with it. I can't remember which bookcase I went for. Was it that one? I feel like it was that one, and then I changed it again. Because I sort of like the idea of the bookcase is just supported in some blocks, because it is. This was Pam's solution. Here you go, some bricks. But I think I changed it. I also totally removed that little shelf above it, because whilst it is beautiful and lovely in that trailer, it just doesn't quite work in The Sims, so I'm sorry. Also, the setup of the same chairs as I used to make the sofa over at the dining room, as much as I love this, I like that they match, because it clearly, that's how it looks in the actual trailer. I did want it to be a functional eating area, so I do replace them with green, reasonably cushiony looking chairs. But just, if you want the pure aesthetic, you can just eyedrop those nice little sofa chairs, put them back to being all the same. It'll be chill. But I was I want my Sims to be able to use their table when they eat, maybe. But yeah, it's the lights are actually the most... I don't know what light looks best. I feel if these ones hadn't stuck out, if those little more lantern ones hadn't stuck out from the wall as much, I would have used them. Every time when you try to recreate something and you suddenly find yourself wanting more items of a particular category, now I'm I want more floor items. Floor? No. Look at the floor side of it. No, I want more wall lights of that sort of little style. Just chill. much like the bathroom. Just a nice simple bathroom because I don't know what bathroom a trailer would or would not have in Stardew Valley, because the Stardew Valley trailer does not have a bathroom. Like none of that's right, isn't it? None of the houses have a bathroom, and it's slightly concerning. No one has bladders. Though I don't really mind because it means I can just fill in the gaps in the floor plan with like, and here's the bathroom. Oh yeah, this is me trying to figure out which chair works. And that brief moment where I'm like, would the dine-out chairs work? But yeah, I go with those because they're very cushiony looking, so I feel like they're the closest to looking like the Sophie chairs compared to having the Sophie chairs. I'm gonna be intrigued if I actually play much in this. Like, I played a tiny bit just to test this. I made a little Pam Penny sim. Because it's just gonna be intriguing. You know, Penny obviously, you know, has her own room, has a bed. But how will Pam fare just sleeping on that sofa? Oh man, the rugs. Like, Penny's room has a purple carpet. We don't really have a lot of purple options. The wood's too out there. This carpet, that rug did kind of work, but it's not, like, I couldn't really place it without it looking weird, you know, a weird overlapped rug all over the place, so I kind of gave up on the purple floor a bit. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's, like, custom content floors out there that could work, but size in, I'm sorry, I tried. Much like my debating with all the wood. I've seen people, that paneling when I was coming, I've seen other people use it, because in my search for the, where the wheels were in debug, I did come across some other Stardew Valley builds. I was like, oh, that's neat. But personally, I feel like just the straight paneling one has more of the vibe that I feel it's going for. Obviously, to each their own. All walls work. I realized that the wall does have a little paneling thing. This doesn't have the paneling thing. It's always a little bit of sacrifice in The Sims 4. And I gave them a nice little satellite dish because I figured with that TV, I'm sure they'd find it useful. And then I also tried to do with the roof, you know, like there's the trick where you can put like one of the half roofs down on the side and like make it all very curved, maximum curve, whatever, to try to like recreate the rounded ends of a trailer. Tried to do that. It half works. I think this trailer's just a bit big, but I liked the idea and I went with it. Also, yes, I enjoyed having some debug things. I went a little bit out there with, you know, that there's some empty bottles in that trailer. Not at all implying Pam has problems, but I was like, okay, I'll just leave a little bit of everything. A lot of glasses, a lot of cans. I'm kind of glad I built this after eco lifestyle. Keep wanting to say living, because I do place some of the like fizzery whatever bottles around. See here, yeah. So I'm like, this works. I feel so bad for Penny because I have a feeling like all these items are going to be able to be cleaned up and she's just going to be looking at this like, whelp. But I feel like it provides a nice, a certain aesthetic along with the cracked tiles. There's the wheel thing. You see it, if you size it up, it just wasn't working. So I went with the other method that is using those pool lights as makeshift wheels. I attempted, I tried. Thank you for noticing. And then I tried to recreate a bit of the surrounding ground, because it's kind of like a dirt, mixture of dirt and grass, and then they're right beside the river, so I also put in a pool to try to recreate the river a little bit. Also, like, maybe I'm slightly aware that I built this in a bigger lot than necessary, but, right, I'm making Newcrest as my Stardew Valley world, and this is right across from, is it One River Road? The, like, Evelyn and George's house, and they're meant to be beside each other, so I'm trying to keep it like real in my world. And also, you know what, some river, okay? Stardew Valley's river deserves more love. So it kind of maybe works. And, you know, maybe Penny will develop a nice swimming hobby. Maybe when she's tutoring the kids somehow, she'll just be like, swimming lessons! This is me trying to make the round thing work. It's, yes, it kind of works. I'm sure it's an idea that I could perfect over time, but I mean, it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, gotta recreate the little chair and table outside, put the little drinks thing there, you know, let Pam enjoy it inside and outside, complete with trying to recreate that one random tire and the patches in the grass. Like, I'm dedicated, truly. This is me trying to, like, roughly match the sort of bends in the river right beside their trailer. It kind of works. Sort of. It was a fun attempt. I was going to use, like, the murky or brackish waters because, like, they seem more watery. But at the same time, if you actually look at Stardew Valley, like, that is a crystal clear blue river. So I kept it at the default pool water because that just seemed fitting. It's a beautiful little river that I hope they'll enjoy. And if not, you can enjoy looking at it from across the street. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want to check out my other Stardew Valley builds, they're all on the channel, along with so many other sim builds. If you like The Sims, you're in a good place, because I like The Sims. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye!